Let's be honest, most people don't fail at learning because they're lazy. They fail because they're doing it wrong. They think learning is about grinding for hours, memorizing mountains of information, and hoping some of it sticks. But here's the truth. Learning isn't about time, it's about technique. So in this video, we're breaking down how to learn anything deeply and permanently, without the stress, burnout, or wasted effort. Let's start with something nobody tells you. Your brain is designed to forget. That's not a flaw, it's a feature. Forgetting helps your brain clear out the junk so it can focus on what matters. But here's the trick. If you want something to stick, you have to tell your brain it matters. And how do you do that? By revisiting it, on purpose and at the right time. That's where spaced repetition comes in. It's one of the most powerful tools in learning. Instead of reviewing the same thing 10 times in one day, review it once today, then tomorrow, then 2 days later, then a week. Every time you pull that info out of your memory, your brain strengthens it. Think of it like upgrading a file from temporary storage to long-term hard drive. But that's not enough on its own. If you only repeat things, you'll memorize facts, sure, but that doesn't mean you'll understand them. That's why you need to pair it with interleaving. What's that? Interleaving means mixing up the types of problems or topics you're practicing. Instead of solving 20 identical math problems in a row, you mix in different types, some harder, some easier, some new. This forces your brain to stay alert, compare, contrast, and actually learn. Think of it like learning to play basketball. You don't just shoot from the same spot 50 times. You move around, you switch hands, you try different moves. That's how skills stick. Now let's talk about a mistake that everyone makes when learning: rereading. Rereading a textbook or watching the same video over and over feels productive, but it's not. You're not learning, you're just recognizing, and recognizing isn't the same as recalling. If you want to know whether you actually understand something, try explaining it without looking. Write it down. Say it out loud. That's called retrieval practice, and it's a game changer. If you can explain it, you understand it. If you can't, you just exposed a gap, and that's gold. That's your roadmap for what to fix. Another way to hack your brain is to turn information into stories or visuals. Our brains are wired to remember narratives and images way better than raw data. If you're learning history, turn the facts into a timeline story. If you're studying science, draw the process out. Use metaphors, analogies, make it mean something. The more personal it feels, the easier it sticks. And don't sleep on this next one. Literally get enough sleep. Every hour of rest is an investment in retention. When you sleep, your brain reviews and strengthens the things you learned that day. So if you're cramming late into the night, then waking up exhausted, you're actually wiping out most of what you tried to learn. Not worth it. Now here's something most people ignore completely: emotion. The more emotionally invested you are in what you're learning, the faster you'll learn it. That's why curiosity is a superpower. If you can find even one thing interesting about a subject, use it. Curiosity is like rocket fuel for your focus. And yeah, cut the distractions. You've heard it a million times, but let me say it again. Multitasking is a myth. Your brain can't truly focus on more than one thing at a time. So when you're learning, be all in. Phone off. Tabs closed. Music without lyrics. Create an environment that makes it easy to lock in. Because learning isn't about being smart. It's about working with your brain, not against it. So let's recap. If you want to learn deeply and actually remember what you study, use spaced repetition. Practice with interleaving. Stop rereading and start retrieving. Explain what you learn. Use visuals, stories, and metaphors. Get your sleep. Trigger curiosity. Eliminate distractions. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. And you've got this. Now go put it to use.